What is going on, everyone? This is Adam with LeadWeb AI. We are an Air agency, and today we are going to go over how to create a knowledge base with Air. It's actually really simple. This is not going to be a long video, but it's going to be very informative. So we're just going to jump right into it. All right, so when you log in, you're going to be able to see all of your agents right here. All right, and so now that you have all of your agents set up, next to that, there's going to be something called knowledge base. And so we're going to go ahead and click that, and we're going to create your first knowledge base. So we'll hit new knowledge base, and we'll name this one how to create video, how to create Q&A. Right, and there it is. That's what's going to pop up. Now, you can do this one of two ways. You could manually add in, are you a robot or an AI? And you can go in and say, no, I'm real. If it sounds like I'm reading from a script, so if it sounds scripted, I apologize. Oh, where am I at? I apologize, but I am a real person. Right? And you're going to hit create. Now, you could do that however many times if you wanted to, but I always like to work smarter, right? So instead of having to hit save, then go back, and then add another one, right, which gets really old, what you can do is you can go to Google Docs, and we created this script for our clients to go through. It's really cool. So essentially what you're going to do is you're going to go in and see the Q&A, and then you just copy this, paste, and then you can go in and do a whole bunch of different things, like how much are your services, where are you located, how much do you cost, right? And I like to put different variations because what the AI does is it preloads the Q&A to give a very specific response. And so what I like to tell my clients is when you go in and you're creating this, make sure you can think of all the different ways that your clients and your people you're going to call, how they say certain things, right? This is going to be very specific to your business, and you want to add the answers down below it to say exactly how you specifically would want to answer that particular response, that question, that objection. Mind you, the Q&A, the Q is interchangeable for questions or objections, and the A is interchangeable for answers and rebuttals, just for future reference. If you hear me saying either one, this is what I'm referring to. So go in. I would just think of all the questions and objections first. How much your services, where you located at, how much do you cost, and then what's some other good ones? I don't know. I can't really think of any right now. But essentially, let's say this is what you have. And you could say, we are located at 123 Easy Street, right? Which actually brings me to another thing that we brought up in the how to create your first script. So you also want to make sure that your formatting is correct inside of your knowledge base as well. So let's say you're located at, 123 Easy Drive, Charlotte, North Carolina, right? Or some people would do Charlotte, NC, right? You want to make sure that you do this correctly. So the way that this would be correctly done, if we were doing it for someone, we would put 1, 2, 3, Easy Drive, Charlotte, North Carolina. Because what the AI is going to read is 123 Easy Doctor, Charlotte, NC. And your prospect's going to be like, what? Right? It just doesn't make sense. So whenever you're doing this, make sure that you spell this out, right? All the abbreviations, drive, street, whatever, boulevard. Don't put BLVD, right? Make sure you spell all of this out right here. 1, 2, 3, Easy Drive, Charlotte, North Carolina. That's how you'd set this up. How much do you cost? Well, that's a great question. Generally, we don't go over pricing on the phone, but estimated we cost $5, right? And so now that we're going through and we're looking back at this where it says $5, you're like, oh, I got to make sure I fix that. Generally, we cost $5, right? So if we're going to, let's just say this is actually what we're going to complete right here. So now you got to make, or how much are your services here? We'll just copy and paste this right here. Put it up here just for placekeeping. So one thing that you have to remember whenever you're doing this is when you're uploading this to Air and you click on upload documents, they only take PDFs, not CSV, not Word document. Here, if we hit file, download, they don't do docx, they don't do ODT, they do not do RTF, they don't do TXT, HTML, zipped, EPUB, whatever that is. They only do PDF. Okay, so make sure you save it as a PDF. So there it is, right? So now we're going to go over here. We're going to hit next. So it's analyzing the document, and boom, there you go. So imagine if you had like 100 of these, having to click manually add, all of that stuff. That would get really annoying to do it 100 times. Just simply create a document and upload it from there, and you should be good to go. All right, so hopefully this helped. This is exactly how you create a knowledge base inside of Air. If you're interested with working with an agency, again, my name's Adam. LeadWebAI.com is our website. If you want to do a demo, go ahead and check the description of this video. You can also set up a demo and see how we're doing things a little bit differently with Air on the AI calling side of things to really amplify your business when it comes to using AI, not just calling, but there's a lot more stuff you can do with this as well. So if you're interested, feel free to reach out, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. See you in the next video.